Hey, Gecko and Isopod fans, we are live for day 13. Does this light bother you? Tell me if that bothers you. We'll turn it off. But I just wanted to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart. Hi, everyone. I hope you're safe and warm tonight. We have how many inches of snow, Nanette?
At least 6.
By the way, I do our hi. This is Wally from Supreme Gecko.
And Nanette.
So we have at least 6 inches sitting out there. Isn't that incredible? Be safe tonight. If we lose the show at any point, we will come back. We'll either record it and then put the video out there, or maybe we'll come back tomorrow and then move the live drawing from Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time here on this Supreme Gecko YouTube channel to Friday. But right now, the live drawing for day 13. Go ahead, Nanette.
It's Thursday. We're not going to have any power outage.
There you go. I love positive thinking. I love positive thinking. How's everybody's weather? Let me know in the comments here. Nanette, if you want to catch a comment, go ahead.
Some rain and flood somewhere. I'm not sure where because they didn't say where they live.
You see this? Oh, this calls for a spreadsheet. Rachel Workman, thank you very much. You guys have sent a... What does yours say?
Mine says, I'm not responsible for what my face does when you talk. I love this mug. I should actually have this at work too.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Oh my gosh, everybody's getting
snow.
Oh my goodness. It's crazy out there. This is our first real snowstorm of the year. Our son Jordan was out plowing all day. What time did Jordan get up?
Well, he went out at 3 o'clock this morning, plowed. I think he came home at 11:30. Slept for 2 hours, and he went back out for, and I don't know, maybe another hour. He won't be back.
Unbelievable.
Crazy. My cup was a gift also from
Rachel.
I just went blank. Rachel, yes.
Rachel
Somebody
Workman.
just said I love your cup. Yes, it was a gift as well. I love it.
Thank you everyone for all the gifts that we've received.
Some surprises.
We're getting a lot of surprises. Crystal loves her little mantis decal and her stickers. She put her stickers on her cup today from Julie. Thank you very much. So this light that's bugging everybody, does it bother you? It bothers me. It bothers me a whole lot. We're going to turn that in just a second. So up until like 22 seconds before the show, we had all of our, I'm getting messages on Facebook. We had all of our displays from the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas, the web page, the gifts, everything showing right here. And then 22 seconds before the show started, I thought, and why do I do this? Nanette, why do I do this?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Hey, wouldn't it be cool to have a snow scene in the back on the TV, and then I can switch over? Well, I did that and we lost everything. So let's go ahead and turn the TV, Nanette, if you don't mind. I have cables running
everywhere,
all over the place right now. Cables all over.
Fall, don't worry, I'm okay.
So this leads me to, and we're going to talk about how to enter for day 13 in just a minute. We're kind of watching. Yeah, that's cool. Now we can actually see the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas sign that Erica McVeigh did for us last year, 2 years ago. You can unplug that. You can put that one away because that was a big fail on myself not getting that to work, and then we lost everything. So anyways, I want to thank everybody for, and I'm kind of circling back to this in just a second. This is new. This is new, folks. And the hope was to play with it tonight, but we'll get it working for Thursday night's giveaway. I swear, we're going to get it working. You guys all put together feedback for the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas. And I want to tell you what, I don't look at even one person's feedback as you guys did a terrible job and you need to, and it's bad and fix this. Everybody gave such constructive feedback. And if you don't know, I shared the link to the feedback consolidated. I think we took it down from 750 down to Elaine Davis. You sent me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So I took that 750 pieces of feedback to about 100 different lines, consolidated everything, put priorities. I put the number, the counts, and then I put an action of what we're doing. A lot of them are things that we just can't, or we've gone through so many years. I'm going to talk about this feedback for just a minute, and then I'm going to move on. Things that we've been doing for many, many years, and we've come to the conclusion that it just works better. A good example is the time. Some people say, do it at 5 p.m. because on the West Coast or on the East Coast, it's really 6, and it works better for me because I'm home and food and everything. Some people are saying, don't do it at 6, do it at like 9 because that's really Pacific time. That's 7 o'clock. So we're sticking at 7:30 because it's right smack dab in the middle. And unfortunately, we're going to, excuse me, we're going to kind of not make it so cool for some people. Unfortunately, it's just that this works out for the majority of everybody the best. There's some other things in there that I said no action, or I had no action, we're reviewing, or we're going to make an improvement. And one of the big suggestions was we want to see the gifts. So when you're doing the lives or when you're pulling names for the gifts, we want to see the gifts. So that's what we'll do with the TV. We're going to set it up so that we can pull the pictures of the gifts and show you them while we're doing the live. We're also doing a bunch of other stuff.
Why didn't we think of that?
Why didn't we think of what?
The pictures when I wonder.
Why didn't we think of what?
Doing that before. It just sounds logical to me now.
To have a TV and
no, to have the pictures of the gifts when we're doing the live.
That's
It's just like, wow, that really does. It's like, duh.
No. That's a good question. And the hard part is, folks, that some of your suggestions are really super good. It's just hard for me, and I'm going to come back to another one in just a second that came to mind. But you said, why don't we show the pictures while we're drawing the names for the winners? The problem there is that we have to have the live screen up, and then I have the drawing tool, the wheel or the random number puller or whatever we're using for that gift up on another screen. It was hard then to show a third screen with the gifts.
You just need a bigger office with more
I
screens.
need a bigger office. No, the problem is that the live stream software, you can only show 2 screens.
Oh,
unfortunately.
So the TV will do it now.
So the TV, we did this do you remember 3 years ago when we did this in our living room, dining room, talking room, whatever we call it?
Talking room. It's the talking room.
So what I decided to do was go out and buy a TV and a stand. This is going to stay here for my videos. This is Buy Me a Coffee funded, and it's going to work for, if you see a comment.
They want fireworks every stream. We can do that now on the TV.
Yeah, we can do that on the TV. Yeah. Or we could just set off some
there's
fireworks.
There's an awful lot of
office.
birthdays today.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Well, Julie,
wow.
And then somebody
else.
That's
right. Julie's birthday today.
Robert's ride along. I think he just said something like, you share your birthday with my wife and I. Yeah. So both of them have their birthday today.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, everybody in the stream. Happy birthday to us.
It's not your birthday anymore.
So we're looking at that feedback. Don't I get a birthday week? Isn't that the popular thing to do now?
It ended on Saturday when your birthday was Saturday. It would have been the week before.
January is my birthday month.
Oh, good Lord. You're as bad as Crystal.
So I'm seriously looking at all the feedback that everybody has given us, given me, given Nanette, and we're trying to make as many improvements as we possibly can. One of the biggest ones was a lot of people said, you guys should only have 1 winner per event. So somebody can win a gift one time during an event. The hard part with that is obviously, oh my gosh, can you imagine? I'm going to pull somebody's name. Nick Weber. Let's say we're on day 1 and we pull your name for Supreme Gecko shirt. Okay, you're done for the whole event. You're done. You don't get to win any more gifts, and you don't get to win any more. You don't get to win any of the big gifts either. So that's hard to do. So then we moved it down. People are asking, well, how about just 1 day? And that's hard too, because if you pull please go ahead. If we pulled Nick Weber's name and you win a t-shirt, and then we pull Nick Weber's name again for the $7,000 gargoyle gecko, That would kind of stink, right?
Where'd you get these poster notes?
I stole them from your desk. So we're going to look at things like that and try to make the best judgment and try to make the biggest thing that we are changes that we possibly can. I like one time per section. Yes. So we're going to mix and match, and coming up for day 13, we're going to do some of that. One of the big things for day 13, or one of the big things for the feedback we're going to do for day 13. Absolutely. I want to tell you again, another thing that we're doing, a change that everybody wanted, was get away from Ziggy. People hated Ziggy. I don't know if people hated Ziggy, but they really didn't want to use Ziggy. So that's right. I went out and bought like a $4 little timer, and we're going to use a timer instead of Ziggy for some of our live polls. We're not doing any polls today. Today is just Hey Bugs and Beans. We're going to, it's super easy to use now. I know John likes Ziggy. We should keep Ziggy.
I use timers all day at work. I don't like timers.
We're going to use a timer. We're going to see how it goes. We're trying different things. We're trying to make it so it's a little bit more streamlined. And I'm going to mention one more thing, then we're going to talk about the gifts. One more thing. We had a lot of people say more skits in the lives. Talk about the donors in the lives. More donor videos in the live. Oh my gosh, great suggestions. If you do a gift certificate in the live, if you announce in the live that you're doing the gift certificate, you should talk about what the donor has, for their store or more market, whatever, so people understand what that donor is doing. So I look at all of that, and I take our live stream, which is usually it's not going to be this long tonight, I'll guarantee. My clock is saying 9:34.
Yeah, your clock is way off.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but probably the snow. Anyways, we're going to take our live streams, which normally run about an hour and 15, hour, 20 minutes. And if you start adding all of these things up, now we're at 2 hours. And that I love you guys, and I love talking to you guys, and I'm trying to talk faster and cover as much ground as I possibly can. But a lot of people, I think we were like 27 people, said, yeah, drop this live streams a little bit. So I can't do all of that and drop the live streams. So we're going to try to organize next year the live streams a little bit better and have them a little bit more streamlined. And everybody has lives. And if you're here for
sorry, I'm hitting buttons that I shouldn't be hitting.
You're poking my button right now too.
This is the one I wanted. I want to see Frank in the live show.
There you go. So we'll do more next year, but we also will be very cognizant of and conscious of the time for these live streams. We're going to make sure that we don't go too far over. What's up?
They want to know who's wearing their waffle shirt.
At Janesville. We're not going to be at Janesville. No. Oh no, we'll be at Fond du Lac though. And send we should do our waffle shirt at Fond du Lac.
We probably should have our son make us one because we don't even have one.
We gave them away. So Thursday, I'm going to point this out and I'll mention it again. Thursday is going to be our last day 13 live stream for the giveaway. Day 13, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time on the Supreme Gecko YouTube channel, obviously. Make sure that you come back Thursday, 7:30. Then Friday is going to be the last day of waffles. We had a lot of orders for waffles. Thank you very much. Tim, thanks. Our son, thanks you. Had some suggestions for t-shirts next year for maybe charitable organizations. We're kind of thinking about that as well. Yeah, we're re-looking at our show. We just can't do everything anymore.
No, our show list has gotten so big. It's really getting hard to do all of them now. It really is. It
really is.
J-Bug, I will get yours out. It's coming this week. He had a back order on a couple shirts, so I'm waiting. Yours is on its way, though.
So we'll mention the waffle shirts again Thursday. Friday will be our last day of orders, and then we'll shut it down and no more orders for waffles. We're going to do kind of the same thing next year as well. Okay. Somebody had the great idea. Did they say this about?
Somebody just said move and more crystal.
And more crystal. we're hoping to have Santa again. If we can find Santa's schedule to be free to give us a little bit of time, we're going to have Santa again next year. We're going to do kids gifts a little bit different as well next year. And we'll absolutely have an earlier time for the kids giveaway next year as well. The kids giveaway was kind of a spur of the moment. It couldn't have been 2 or 3 days before the kids giveaway that the whole thought came up. Next year it'll be, Santa called and said, hey, you need to do the kids watching this are so wonderful. You need to do a kids giveaway. So we scrambled and put together gifts and we did a kids giveaway. We'll be more organized next year and we'll have probably kids gifts every single day, and we'll have a special kids gift, and not gift certificates and things like that, but true kids gifts in the giveaway next year. Okay, talked about waffles. Last day is going to be Friday.
That's the last day you're selling them?
Yeah.
And then you're going to take it off the website?
Then we'll take it off the website. Okay, I am going to share something real quick here. Hopefully, whoops. Bear with me, folks. I'll get this.
The giveaway is Thursday night. Yes, somebody's asked that a couple of times. I've seen that one.
Mention the time again, Nanette.
7:30 Thursday night. We will be doing a live, and the giveaway will be happening. Here, I'm looking at the TV behind me that's not there anymore.
Okay, anything about Thursday? We're going to talk about the rules here, but let's talk about the gifts. And you can watch this and anything that pops up here. Let me see if I can make this a little tiny bit bigger, folks. There we go. Okay. This is going to be super important. Group A, Group B, and Group C. And I'm going to talk more about it when I get over to the rules.
Just leave that.
Okay, sure. There you go. 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, Frank. Group A. So what is I'm going to mention this real quick. What is day 13? Well, day 13 is actually two things this year. Number one, it's any gifts that were left over that people didn't claim. Unfortunately, their name was called. They didn't contact me, or we tried to connect with them through email. I can't say it enough. Look at your spam messages. Look at your spam messages. And after 2 weeks of non-contact, that gift goes back in for day 13. So we can give it away to somebody that will win it. So day 13, gift number 1 is DNA Geckos, 20 count of Japanese magic potions. Gift number 2 is Shane Spiders. These are super cool. Shane Spiders, 1 extra large rock outcrop magnetic feeding ledge. Gift number 3 is from Kreidler's Critters, a 7x7x7 box of prepped leaf litter. That's very important, prepped. Gift number 4 is from Bugs and Beings. Take a look at this, folks, and it's an 8 count of white spotted assassin bugs. Gift number 5 from Crazy Bugs and Pods, 20 Cubaris Panda King Isopods. Gift number 6, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but Iso Happy Isopods and Isopod Chow. Take a look at all of these. It's a calendar, it's a couple of books, and it's stickers. From Zilla, gift number 7 is a Zilla Rapid Sense Decor Poplar Log Medium. Gift number 8, this is super cool. This is the from Rude Raptor Studios. It's a red-eyed tree frog, 4x6 art, piece of art, framed. Gift number 9 from VivTech Products. It's a VivTech Smart Monitor X Situ enclosure smart camera with VivTech Smart Monitor smart camera and a 128 gig micro CD card.
Really?
Yes. Gift number 10, we have an amethyst pendant. Thank you, Ken. Group B, we have 5. If you haven't seen this yet, folks, if you haven't seen this, 5 $200 gift certificates from Dubia.com. 5. Gift number 16 from Green Acres Exotics. It's an African fat tail. Take a look at that. Gift number 17 from Green Acres Exotics. It's Europlatus Ebinawe spear-tail, leaf-tail gecko. One of my favorite geckos. Gift number 18 from Isopods. It's a mega mystery box. Take a look at that. Oh, here we go. Group C. This is going to be a quick one. 64 separate gifts. 64 $50 gift certificates. I'm going to come back to that in just a second. We have some live drawings from Supreme Gecko, a 1 pound Supreme feeder food from my Isopods. It's a glass moss jar kit. Gift number 3 is from Herpetology Boutique. It's a choice of an 8x10 art print and stickers. Gift number 4 is from Little Potato Dragons. It's a t-shirt and stickers. They've already donated so much. Gift number 5 is from Little Potatoes Dragon t-shirt and stickers. Gift number 6 from Robert from R&R Finds, A Step into Reality, a short story collection. It's a book. And gift number 7 from Shane Spiders again. It's a 1 oyster mushroom magnetic feeder ledge. Gift number 8 is a one from Shane Spiders again. 1 extra large rock outcropping magnetic feeder ledge. I think that's it. We're going to talk about this because this is important. Go ahead, Nanette.
Somebody was asking about your group A and B. What are the rules for group A and B?
Let's talk about them. I'm going to.
And then I can tell you what the question was.
Yep. Let's talk about them. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. Maybe. Okay. We just saw all the gifts from group A and B. Group A has 10 gifts. Group B has all of those $200 gift certificates, 5 $200 gift certificates, and the African fat tail and the Ebinawe, the spear point leaf tail gecko, and it has the ISO rare pods. Big gifts. Okay. Hope everybody's following. So let me see if I can. I think that's pretty big.
Listen close.
Okay, listen close because this is tricky. So we had some people already enter, and I deleted their entries. I had the link to the form already in the live stream. I removed that. I'll add it after this live stream. Listen carefully. So Group A, 3 groups. For Group A, you may enter or put a check mark on none or all of the gifts. So you can select 0 to up to 10 gifts. During the gift drawing, you can only win 1 gift from groups A and B combined. So with the, how many gifts in A? 10. How many in B? 8. So 18 gifts. You can win only 1 time in A and B. So if your name is pulled in either Group A or B, you're done for Group A and B total. Hope that makes sense to everybody.
Okay.
Group B will be picked first. So we'll pick the bigger gifts first. So somebody doesn't win, again, a Supreme Gecko t-shirt, and then their name is pulled for the African fat tail, and they can't win that. We'll pull the big gifts first. Go ahead, Nanette.
Okay, so the question was,
yeah,
I believe, if I read it right when it was scrolling, was why have 2 groups if you can only win 1 prize?
Yep.
I think that was the question that
Yep.
I saw. So if you can just clarify
Perfect question. Perfect question. So that's Group A. Again, you can select 1 or none in Group A or all 10 gifts. You can put your name on all 10 gifts. So far, so good?
No.
Okay, we'll get there.
Okay.
So I can go through here and I can select this one and this one and this one if I wasn't in the update form instead. Right. But I can select all 10 gifts if I want. That gives me a chance. If I don't win 1 gift, it gives me a chance to win another gift, if that makes sense. You can select 0 up to 10 different gifts in Group A.
And they can win 1 gift out of Group A.
Yeah, hold that thought on 1 gift.
Keep going.
Here's where it gets tricky. And this is the trickiest part. So listen very, very closely to this. For Group B, you may enter check mark only one gift. You can select 0 gifts if you want, if you can't use these gifts, but you can only select one gift. Also, you may only enter for Group B if you have not won a gift over $100 in the 2023 12 Supreme Days of Christmas event. What that means is I have the list of everybody's emails. In this form, you're going to enter your name, you're going to enter an email. If you select from Group B and you've already in the past in this event won a gift for $100 or more, I'll exclude your entry for that Group B. I hope that makes sense. We want somebody new winning one of these bigger gifts for this day 13. And that was one of the feedback items. You know, the point was that we want somebody new here winning Group B. During the gift drawing, you can win only one gift from Groups A and B. So we'll pick B first. If you want a gift from Group B, you're done. If you don't win a gift from Group B, you're then eligible for Group A, and you can only win still one gift. If you don't win in B, you can win one gift in A.
Okay, let me just clarify.
Yep.
Just so
I'm going to get back to the chat.
Person that asked the question,
Yep.
Then the reason that you separated the B group was because they cannot win if they've already won something that valued 100 or more.
They shouldn't even enter. Yeah,
okay,
good point.
That's why you split the group into 2. Okay, I'm just making sure so I can enter from Group B. Boy, I can enter from Group B. Okay.
So
yes.
So Tremblay, it really depends. If you have not won a gift over $100, let's take one person. I don't care if it's you or your brother or sister or cousin or mom or son. That one person, if you have not won a gift in the event over $100 or over, then you can enter for Group B. Now you're going to say, I can't really remember. You can absolutely go back out to the website and you can check all of the entries. In this live stream, I'm going to put a link in there that shows a spreadsheet with all of the winners, not with the email names, but with all of the winners. But I have an email associated to every entry, and I'll check that so that we don't have. You can check that. You can go to that link and check that to make sure if you can or can't. It really would help me a lot if you check that to make sure that you have not won a gift for $100 or more before you put your entry in for B.
Paintings by Pelly, yes, you qualify because you want a gift that was $25. Just don't Tremblay, I think was the last name on
So
that
again,
one.
I'm gonna get a lot of questions about this, and I've got to make sure everybody's clear. And if you want a gift for $25, that's not more than or equal to 100, so you can enter for Group B. Group B is meant for if you haven't won a big gift in the past, here's a chance to win one of those big gifts. Okay. Cool. Okay. Does oh, I missed it. Where is it? Buy me a coffee doesn't matter. This is 12 Supreme Days of Christmas.
Yep.
I
was going to say that. And then Tremblay, as long as you aren't using the same email address, you're okay. Because he said his wife couldn't win, but he could potentially. Just don't use the same email address. Because if you're using the winning email address, it's going to bounce out.
So I'm going to read this one more time. Also, you may only enter for Group B if you have not won a gift over $100 in the 12 Supreme, $100 or over in the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas. During the gift drawing, you can only win one gift from Group A and B. So maximum gifts you can win is one from combined Group A and B. So Group B will be picked first. And here's all the gifts.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nanette.
And if you win in Group B, then your name is out for Group A.
Correct.
Okay. Just making sure I'm understanding.
This one right here is 5 different gifts. So we'll pick 5 different times. So if you choose this, we'll keep picking until we're done with the 5 different gifts. Okay, here we go. Hopefully that has answered. Yeah. Anybody else have any questions about Group B? I know it's confusing, but I tell you, the feedback points to people wanting to make this as fair as possible as far as having a chance to win the bigger gifts.
Somebody just asked, how do they enter? It's their very first time doing this. He will be explaining all that soon.
Yep. I'm going to explain it right now. So in this live stream, go ahead, Nanette.
Wait,
Just
people
go
are
ahead.
asking about 2 or more gifts equaling 100.
No, it's
One gift is $100 or more, you're out. Your name would be taken out. If you won two $50 gift cards, that does not count.
if your name, folks, here's a couple of things that we'll do after this show. Immediately after the show, I'll put the link into how to enter, the link that you'll use to go to the form, just like we're seeing right
This
here.
one has it right there. Just put that on the screen.
Okay, go ahead,
Go
Nanette.
ahead, find it.
Go ahead,
It's right
find
here.
it.
Yep. They've got it.
Okay. I'm going to put the link to how to enter the form. So you click on that link, you go to the form, and you can use that form to do the selection of your gifts. You can also elect to have a copy sent to you. I strongly suggest that you do, just for the benefit of any doubt, and then submit when you're done. There's also going to be a link in there to check to see if your name that you've used in past forms, and it should be fairly apparent to you if you've used the same name over and over again. You won't see an email, but you'll see that little 8 to 10 character name. If your name is in there, then don't put in for Group B, because it means that you've won one gift valued at $100 or more.
Okay, what's you can only pick one gift in Group B. And then somebody was asking about Group C. Does something about live.
Yep. Let's talk about Group C.
Yeah.
I hope we've got all, and I know that this is kind of confusing. And every time we try something new like this, it's a little tricky the first time, but I think that, we battle through it and it makes sense afterwards. Okay. Group C. Let's talk about this. 64 separate $50 gift certificates. Important. Only enter here if you have not won a gift during the 2023 12 Supreme Days of Christmas. So we had somebody talking about earlier, this is my first time entering. This is a perfect opportunity to have a great chance of winning a gift. We'll have 64 separate $50 gift certificates. You can win up to one gift per entry for Group C. So Group C doesn't have anything at all to do with A and B. You can win one gift for Group C. Hope that makes sense.
Okay, does that
64 different gifts.
Somebody asked, does that include live drawings? Are they excluded because they want a live?
Yeah, live drawings are completely excluded.
Yeah.
Live drawings for A and B do count if that live drawing was over $100.
But not Group C at all.
Not Group C at all.
Okay.
Not Group C at all.
That was a question I saw.
Yep. So this is going to be verified, obviously. I have the list of emails you're going to submit with an email, and I can check that out to make sure that you haven't won. And if you have, then I'll toss the entry out. Hope that makes sense. Now, here's the tricky part, folks. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that real quick. We're going to check the stream to see if anybody has any questions. Okay, I think we just answered that, right? So if you want to live during another day, you can enter for C. Yes.
As long
Yes.
as, for C you can,
Cool,
but
cool,
not
cool.
for the other ones.
Okay. What about the kids' prizes? If you won, so you have an email address. If you're going to use that email address in this giveaway, if you've already won with that email address, other than a live, then don't enter for Group C. So what we're trying to do is get new people to win for Group C. Hope that makes sense. So IR Thumper, it sounds like you have a question. Bring it up right now so we can answer it. I don't think it's as confusing as people are thinking it is. I just want to make sure that I'm covering the different questions. Go ahead, Nanette.
Somebody said I can't win from Dubia. You can in the $50 Group C.
If you haven't won anything other than lives before. Okay.
But they must have won something bigger before.
Okay. We're going to talk about Group C. So Group C, unfortunately, we have 64 gifts. We're not going to sit in a live Thursday and pull 64 names. We're not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a spreadsheet. Let's talk about the deadline for this in just a second. I'm going to create a spreadsheet. I'm going to do a video on pulling from that and I'm going to record it. And if you want to watch that, that's super cool. That spreadsheet will have the winners, and I'll share that then Thursday night, all 64 winners, so that you can check the spreadsheet out. I just don't want 64 names to take us, to pull the names a whole hour to do. So I know it takes some of the anticipation away from this, but oh my gosh, we have 5 other gifts from Dubia.com for $200 each. So wow. Okay, go ahead.
Is winning a gift from Finding Waffles disqualified group? Let's see. I'm so confused.
Why are you confused?
No, it's just, okay. So they want a gift card from Finding Waffles. Are they disqualified from C?
Okay. So it makes more sense here I'm going to say it right now, and I'll put this in the form, and I'll say it again right now. If you want any gift from the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas, don't enter for Group C. We want this to be as much for new people for
Except
Group
for
C.
lives.
We're going to take that completely out too, Nanette.
so
I'm sorry I
everything.
even
Okay.
confused it.
Okay.
If you want anything
Anything at all. Okay.
Yep, let me go ahead and show that again so we can make it really super clear to everybody if I can find it. Okay. Oops, too small. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to find it on my screen. Okay. This is going to be, I hope this is crystal clear for Group C. Only enter if you have not won a gift during the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas for 2023.
So that's anything at all that you've won.
If you have not won a gift during the event.
Okay. I'm just clarifying because we had changed, you'd said something different when I'm not sure.
Clear as mud? Okay. Anybody else have any questions about that? Any questions on C?
Super easy to understand.
Yeah. Karina, that's exactly what we're trying to do. And we're going to try to continue this with, yes, Jen. We're going to continue this with 2024. We're going to try to make this as easy for new people to win as we can. It's got to be frustrating. And this year we had special circumstances, and I can go back to the numbers, and it feels, from what I've done, as random as I possibly can have it be, and the numbers proved out. But we want to make it even more so that people get a good chance of winning every single night. Okay, Angie said, yeah, I want a gift for spotting waffles before the event started. Does that count? Let me go back to the sheet. Important. Only enter here if you have not won a gift during the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas. So it's any gift whatsoever. If you haven't, if you've won, then don't enter for Group C. Okay.
We want all new people's names in that group.
Dustin,
it's common.
Yeah. Here's how you enter. This is cool. Here's how you enter. After this live stream, and we're just going to go another couple of minutes. Do gifts you give out count?
Gifts we gave out.
Like cocoa bombs and cookies. Cocoa bombs and cookies
Those
don't count. Well, okay, they do count then. We're going to try to make this as clear as possible.
Yeah, they're in the live.
Yep, they're in the live. So if you want any gift, then don't put in for Group C so that we can make it
a chance for the others.
So I lost it. Where is it? Dustin. Here's how you enter. After the live, I'm going to put a link to the form that you can click on. That link, go to the form and fill it out just like we saw it here. So here's what the form is going to look like. You'll go in and you'll put in your email address, put a short name, 8 to 10 characters, please. That helps us identify you during the live stream. And then in Group A, you're going to select 1 to 10 gifts. In Group B, if you have not won a gift $100 or more, and you're not on that list that I'm going to share and talk about in just a second, you can select one gift in Group B. If you've never won in the 12 Supreme Days of Christmas event for 2023, then you can select right here to be eligible for one of these 64 separate gifts, and then just hit submit. I think that's as easy. Well, I'm hoping that's
Where is
fairly
that
easy.
found? That might be what his
That's going to be in the
question is.
description of this live stream video after. I didn't want to put it in there right now to confuse people. I think I confused people earlier. So I'm going to put it in right after this event or this live stream ends, so people can go and click on that form for groups B as well. Remember, you can click on another link that will take you to that spreadsheet to show you if you want a gift for $100 or more. Questions. Okay, I think we've covered everybody. Hide current. So I know that it sounds confusing. Read it over.
It'll be clear when you look at it.
I think it'll be clear once you start looking at it.
I think it got confusing here just because everybody was asking questions and we were trying to field questions and it might have confused things a little. 1 for B.
One time.
And the form will only allow you to pick one.
No,
correct?
it does not. It allows you to pick more, unfortunately.
But you
We'll
can
work on
only
that
pick
for
one.
next year. Yeah. Okay. Is there nuts in the cocoa bombs?
No.
There's just nuts in this room
Chocolate,
right
and
now.
it's,
There's 2 nuts right here.
It's ambrosia chocolate, so no.
Okay. Let me know if you have a question. Good luck, everyone. The deadline. I didn't talk about the deadline. I think I put it up here. Let me go ahead and get back. We'll talk to this. We'll talk on this for a second. That's going to be short, folks. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Okay. The deadline for entering this is very important. Join in below for this final giveaway with gifts valued over $6,000. Deadline for entry is Wednesday, 1/10 at 5 p.m. Central Time. The reason for that is that will give me some time to do everything that I need to do. I know it's Tuesday.
You're going to shoot it out there though as soon as we're done.
I'm going to shoot it out as soon as we're done, and I'm going to publish tomorrow. I'm going to actually change this to 7 p.m. to give everybody a chance tomorrow. Okay. Oops. So I'll change it to 7. But anyways, by tomorrow at 7 p.m., you need to get your entries in for day 13. I know that's short notice, but I want to make sure that we can finish her off here. All right. Any other questions? Anyone?
The live is on Thursday night.
7 p.m. Central Time. Live. Be here.
Stay warm. Stay safe. Hopefully we don't lose power.
All right. Good luck, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.